our Chelsea Football Club an absolute mess? We're going to find out. We're going to do a deep dive on this team, on this squad, on Liam Rosenior. And we all know what happened. If you haven't seen it by now, Rosenior has left Chelsea Football Club. And of course, this is massive. This is one of the biggest things this has happened, honestly, in the past couple of months. Think about it. They've had two managers now. They've had two managers, Enzo Maresca and Liam Rosenior. But the last manager shouldn't have been sacked in the first place. He wanted stuff from the board. He didn't get it. That's what it was. He spoke out against the board and he got sacked for it. That and the signing of Liam Rosenior didn't make sense at all. Of course, you thought about it. It didn't even feel right, even to the Strasbourg fans. That is why they were protesting. That is why they didn't like it. There's a reason for that. But there's one thing about Chelsea that I do like. They saw what happened with their fans. Even their away fans. They listened and they said, it's time to go. And they saw the results and they thought, it's time to go. That is what I do respect about the Chelsea fans, and somewhat respect what I have for the Chelsea board. But other than that, they're making mistake after mistake after mistake. The Chelsea board have been making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. They spent over £1 billion on youth players. For me, they've been getting lucky. Players like Cole Palmer, spending over the odds on Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, of course, and trying to build a spine on that. They for me got completely lucky with Cole Palmer. They saw that he was a special. They saw that he was a talent. Of course, like the other players they bought. They bought Estevao. They bought all those other players that are talents. But you're meant to build around it with an already top squad. Chelsea used to do that. They used to buy talent. Mohamed Salah's, the Kevin De Bruyne's, the Romelu Lukaku's. They used to make talent. Cobham, that was their thing. But they used to put it around such an amazing, incredible squad that they probably couldn't even fit in anyway. Now they're over-relying on young players that don't have the experience, that don't have the know-how in the big moments, in the big games. If you want to be a Champions League fighting team again, you want to be a Champions League winning team again, if you want to be a Premier League winning team again, which they haven't done in years now, nearly 10 years. It's nearly 10 years now. You have to get the experience, the know-how, the players, the right players to do so. And of course, that last summer window, Liam Delap, Garnacho, Gittins, that's never going to win you anything. That's never... For a team that just got into the Champions League and our Club World Cup champions, they're Conference League champions, they won 2 trophies. And they had that kind of summer. It was awful. It was an awful summer for them. And of course, the dominoes were falling. Enzo Maresca didn't have the squad that he wanted, the squad that he needed. And he wasn't happy. And he spoke out. And of course, he got the sack. And then Liam Rosenior came in, which wasn't the right man anyway. And of course, gets the sack now. Let's look at their club statement quickly. Let's look at their club statement. It says, on behalf of... Oh, sorry about that. On behalf of everyone at Chelsea FC, we would place our gratitude, on record, our gratitude to Liam Rosenior and his staff for all their efforts during their time with the club. Liam has always conducted himself with the highest integrity and professionalism following his appointment midway through the season. This has not been a decision the club has taken lightly. However, recent results and performances have fallen below the necessary standards, and with still so much time to play for the rest of the season. Oh, Liverpool, man! Liverpool! Take notes, please. Look at this. Look what they're saying. There's so much time left from now to the end of the season. Look at the words they're using. This is what I respect. words that they're using. Honestly, like everyone at Chelsea Football Club, wishes Liam every success in the future. Callum McFarlane will take charge at the team as the interim head coach until the end of the season, with support from the club backroom staff to achieve European qualification and progress in the FA Cup. As the club works to bring stability to the head coach position, we will undertake a process of self-reflection to make the right long-term appointment. This is what. Why don't we take notes? Honestly, I spoke about Chelsea Football Club. Honestly, we know what's wrong with Chelsea Football Club. Everyone knows. The whole world knows. Everyone knows by this point. But honestly, right now they aren't doing that much wrong. They are spending money in the wrong areas. They do remind me quite like Manchester United, but Manchester United spend it on over the hill players as well. But the thing is, they are spending money on youth talent. Youth talent barely can go wrong. Especially if you're selling them. Especially if you're such a good selling club like Chelsea is. Chelsea are an incredible selling club. They've always been an incredible selling club. So they will sell these players for top money. Not talking about the Enzos, not talking about the Caicedos, because of course it's going to be impossible to get the 100 million back like they did. But the Cole Palmers of the world, they will sell him for big money if that ever comes to happen. The Estevaos, honestly, they will sell them for big money. They will sell them for top money. So when the day comes that happens, honestly, which it looks like next season or the summer coming, because they're probably not going to get Champions League football, then they will be, honestly, it will be tough for them. 100% it will be tough for them. But if they rebuild the squad in the right areas, or keep the players that they have, and rebuild buy the right players anyway. Buy some top players that are the ages of 26 to 28. I'd say 20. They need players that are 26 to 29 now. That's what they need. They need players in their prime now, ready to win, ready to score goals, ready to defend. Because they need too many young players in this team is only gonna go one way. It's never gonna go. It's never gonna go where you want it to go. It's never gonna go one way. A certain man said you can't win anything with kids. Nowadays, in 2026, you can't win anything with kids. You cannot win anything with the squad that you have. Money rules all. But again, as Manchester City showed, and Liverpool showed, you have to spend it in the right areas. Even Real Madrid should learn from teams like Real Madrid should learn from that. You have to spend it in the right areas. If not, you'll just be left behind. And that is what I think Chelsea will be if they don't start spending in the right areas soon, and it's real soon. But honestly, I think if they're sacking Liam Rosenior now, they're going in the right direction. I think they're really going in the right direction. If they shouldn't have made I agree, they shouldn't have made that problem anyway. They shouldn't have signed him anyway. They shouldn't have sacked Enzo Maresca. I 100% agree with that. But it's more that the fact that they're learning. At least they're understanding. They understand with their fans. They speak to the fans. They're present. And honestly, like, at least you can see that what they're doing is trying. They might be getting it wrong. They might be stupid or whatever, dumb at what they're doing. But at least they're trying. Like, honestly, like, to be honest, you can't say that about someone's job. Like, if they're not doing the right things, then they should not be in the job in the first place. But I fully understand that. But I still think, I just look at my club and I think, why are we not doing this? Why are we not? The manager, for me personally, I thought the manager needs to go, and we haven't struck the iron when it's hot. We haven't struck it when it's hot at all. And honestly, it really frustrates me that Chelsea are doing this for this Liverpool club. Yeah, honestly, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Honestly, I don't know what you're doing. Hit that hype button as well. Hit the hype button. There is a hype button as well. Hit the hype button. Hit the notification bell too. And that's straight from Musa.